What is up, my beautiful campers? Today I thought it would be fun if we finally did a sit-down mukbang because I haven't done one in a while. Um, and it's gonna be grocery store food. It's gonna be a grocery store feast. Okay. I also wanted to like break down the cost for everything because I thought that would be fun as well. So the Gatorade water was $1.67. The sparkling water was $1. The thrifty ice cream was $2.99. The cocktail shrimp was $7.99. The flan was $1.69. The ham and cheese sandwich was $4.99. My ruffles were $2.69. So in total, it was $23.17. So munchy munchy, you know what I mean? Okay, I had to change locations, bitch, because the other one, like, the lighting was so bad. And also, like, I didn't have like a little table to eat on. Now I'm on the bleachers, bitch, near like the baseball court or whatever. um so I have a whole feast that I'm gonna eat, bitch, because I am starving. It's already like 1 p.m. and I have yet to eat anything. So your girl about to munch, okay? Your girl's about to munch. I got a lot of shit because I was really hungry, and also because, I mean, that's the whole point of the video, is for me to eat. So I got a decent amount of stuff. I'm also excited to try this Gatorade water. I heard about this Gatorade water, I think from a friend, if I'm not mistaken, and I was like, Gatorade water? So I decided to get it. It is in fact water. It is water. I will say, they're not lying about the electrolyte infused blend for taste alkaline. It does have a little bit of, like, you know, a tap water taste, but not fully, you know, it's like clean tap water. But I also got myself a sandwich. I already showed you guys the prices, and I already showed you like the full spread, but I don't know, girl. I am excited to get into what I wanted to talk about today. Did they put avocado in this? Oh, they better. Does this bitch have avocado in it, or they don't put avocado in it anymore? Oh no, it does. I was about to say, I was like, what the fuck? They don't put avocado in it anymore? Damn, recession really is recessioning. Okay. Mm. Mm. It's a really good torta. It's a really good torta. I don't know what it is about pre-made tortas, but I feel like they always taste better than like making them at home. I don't know why. Mm. Mm. So fucking good. Mm. Mm. But I did want to talk about a couple things. Main thing, the dating scene is absolute dog shit right now. And by dog shit, I mean dog shit. Like, I just have not been having any luck. And so I've gone back to my deleting all my apps. I feel like every 3 months I always delete all my apps, and then they're gone for a while, and then I re-download them because I'm like, ugh, I want gratification. And so then I re-download them, and then we're back in the cycle of, like, you know, small talk or whatever, and it like just not being fun. This is such a soda. Like, this is not a sparkling water. I don't know if they're trying to sell themselves as a sparkling water, but all I know is that this is a fucking soda. Really good though. This is the mango and orange one, but it's insane. The dating life has just not been the business. A man literally asked me yesterday, do you want to meet up so you can teach me how to thrift? Because I have a thrift store by my house and I don't know how to do it. I was like, sir, you go into the fucking store, you get things that you fucking enjoy, and you walk the fuck out. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I don't have the patience for the, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I just don't have the patience because it's just kind of like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean teach you how to thrift, fool? Like, you're a 23-year-old man. Go do that shit yourself. The fuck? Like, no. Like, it would have been better if he said, like, oh, we should go thrifting, like, someday. You know what I mean? Like, or we should go thrifting later this week. And then I'd been like, ooh, tea. You know what I mean? Like, that would have been fun. But saying, can you teach me how to thrift? Girl, now you just look stupid. Now you just look stupid, fool. Like, no, I'm not gonna teach you how to pick shit up and buy it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I got these chips. These are some of the best chips, bro. Mm. So good. But yeah, so a guy asked me to teach him how to thrift. I was like, no, and I pretty much ended the conversation. Because, like, I just don't have the patience for the stupidity. You know what I mean? Like, I just really do not have the patience for that amount of stupidity. So I couldn't do it. I could not do it. But, but yeah. And then, another thing is, work, bitch. Oh my god. I know I already talked about it, I think, in a live. And I think I might have even talked about it in a video. How, like, I hate that I went through my fucking mental crisis earlier this year because I lost a really good job because of it. And it pisses me off because it's just kind of like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, they're not wrong. Like, the universe isn't wrong. Spirits aren't wrong. Where it's like, you can get everything you want, but if you're not ready for it, you're not fucking ready for it. And bitch, I wasn't ready for it. And I'm so sad. So now I'm trying to look for a job because now I've been on my oh fuck, did I even take my medication this morning? Fuck, I'm gonna have to do that when I get home. Anyways, I've been taking my meds every day. It's just there are days where I fucking forget because I'm a dumbass, but I will take it when I get home. But you know, I've been taking my medication every day. I've been like doing what I have to do, you know what I mean? So it's like I feel like I'm ready to work again. I'm so scared that I'm gonna be blessed with like a good job and then fuck it up again and then have to do this all over again. So I feel like it kind of makes sense why the universe is taking so long to get me a job and to find me a fucking place to work. But it's like, bro, like, I need money. Like, I need a way to get stable income. Because while I love to do this, it's sadly not stable. So I need to find a place where I can get stable income. Or the YouTube gods need to bless me again and make me go fucking viral. Well, not viral, but you know what I mean. They need to get me fucking views on my motherfucking videos. Please, YouTube gods. Please, YouTube gods. I'm begging you. Like, oh my god. Because, like, I be looking back at my old content and I just find it so crazy how, like, I was like a quarantine girl. You know what I mean? Like, I was one of the quarantine bitches that, like, grew during, like, the quarantine or whatever. And then once the quarantine ended, my career ended. You know what I mean? Because people stopped being at home all day. So it's just, like, I find that to be so freaking crazy that, like, if it weren't for the quarantine, I wouldn't have the community that I have now. But also at the same time, because of the quarantine not being here anymore, I don't have a lot of the community that I once did. So it's just kind of like, dang, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I don't know. That's been mildly annoying to think about. But oh well. I already say that I'm a washed up YouTuber because I pretty much am. But everybody has their fall from grace, right? And I feel like me currently is I'm still low-key going through that, I guess, where I'm going through my fall from grace, but it's alright. So it's like I don't know. I know the universe is protecting me from whatever, but at the same time, like, it's like, damn, universe, y'all are even protecting me for money. Like, damn, yo. But, it's okay. Ooh, I need to open. Oh my god, girl, they be filling this bitch up to the brim. I don't want any of this stuff to fly away, but it's so windy today. This is our cocktail situation. I don't want to drip it everywhere. Oh god, it's so good. It's shrimp, cucumber, avocado, tomatoes, cilantro, tomato juice, and a squeezed lime on the top. But yeah, so it's just like, I don't know. I'll have my come up again. And then the other crazy thing is that my other come up on YouTube was my fucking mental breakdowns. Girl, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, oh my god. They're not lying when they say that if people don't want to see people like up, like, and I mean up, you know what I mean? Like fancy cars, fancy houses, you know, whatever. They want to see you at your low. And I mean low, like fucking fully manic, fucking losing your shit, you know, crying, screaming, emotions, you know what I mean? And so it's just like, I feel like since my content has like, granted, I've never been the fancy cars or like the fancy mansion, I've never done that, but still, like, I've been at the low, and to know that, like, since I'm not at the low anymore, that's one of the other main reasons why I'm losing like viewers, I guess, is so crazy to me, because it's just kind of like, damn, like, I'm sorry I'm getting my mental health in order, and I'm sorry that like that, like, I'm trying to make myself happier. Like, I don't understand why that has to, you know, damage my bag, but okay, whatever. But yeah, so it's like, I don't know. And then on top of all of this, I haven't had sex in 7 months. And so, like, that's also been low-key affecting me, but not in like a self-worth type of way, but more in like a, the kitty is purring and the kitty is sad, you know what I mean? And so it's like, I don't know. And then, oh my god, and then it was, I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. I think today is finally the day I'm gonna talk about it. Then on top of all of that, I feel like I fucked up so many connections. Like, so many connections. Like, I'm like notorious for fucking up connections, and honestly, it's because of how fucking unhealed I am and was and whatever, you know what I mean? And I find that to be so, like, it's just so frustrating looking back at how many connections I've ruined because of like not thinking things through and just like doing action, you know what I mean? Like, for example, with Pool Boy, I ruined that whole situation, and it was because I did action, I didn't think, you know what I mean? And I fucking blocked him like a dumbass, and then I unblocked him, and then he blocked me, and then, and then he unblocked me, and then I refollowed him because I'm psycho, and so then I refollowed him, and then he ended up following me back, and we had like a small little talk or whatever. But it's like, I think because of the whole situation, like, it's like I'm never gonna be a booty call ever again, and so it's just like we're just following each other, and that's just that on that. And like, that's fine, you know what I mean? Unless like, and then like the Delulu part of my head is like, what if he wants a relationship? It's like, girl, no, he doesn't. At least not with me, you know what I mean? So it's just like, so I'm like moving away from that as well, and like, I don't know, like, that's also been very frustrating to have to come to terms with, where it's just like, damn, bitch, like, you lost like you lost a cutie, you know what I mean? You lost a cutie. And then on top of that, like, I had like a, like, and then recently I had a like friendship that was coming to be, you know what I mean? Like, we literally started being friends the second I started working there. And then the moment I quit, it was like a lot of things were going on, and I was going through my manic episode and stuff. And so I ended up I just unfollowed them. I didn't even block them. I unfollowed them, and I removed them as a follower, and that resulted in them blocking me. And so it was just kind of like, fuck, like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, it was a good friendship. It's like, honestly, like, he was cool to hang out with, and I enjoyed his company, and like, he was very sweet. Like, he was such a sweet guy. But it's just like, I don't know, girl, like, my brain was just doing what my brain does, and I ran away. And honestly, that's so bad that I have a fight or flight response when it comes to genuine connections like that. And oh my god, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. But it's just like, I don't know, it really sucks ruining your own life. You know what I mean? Like, I can't put blame on anybody but myself. And I feel like that is like something that a lot of people can't really admit, but it's just like, it's the truth. Like, it's like I have ruined a lot of my own everything. And it has to do mainly with, I guess, not wanting to get better, but it's not anything, it's not that. It's just more of like my mental just does not allow me to fully trust the system, and to fully trust people around me, and to like just fully trust everything. And so it's just like, it's taken a very long time for me to get to where I am, where it's like I'm okay taking my medication, and I don't feel like, anxious about taking it, and things like that. um it's still very difficult for me to go to therapy, though, even though I have it, and I know a lot of people would be so lucky to be in my position to have therapy. But I don't know, I don't know what it's, again, it's just me ruining my own life. And so I've mentioned that to my therapist, and thankfully my therapist has been working with me in the sense of like, she'll call me instead of me having to call her. And that's honestly been helping tenfold, you know what I mean? Like, that's been helping so much. And it's like, recently I got a case manager, and so that's also really good. And like, they've been helping me with like paperwork and stuff like that, because paperwork just overwhelms me. And so that's honestly been a blessing as well. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just it's frustrating having the coping mechanisms and the coping skills that you do have to be like altered, because the coping mechanisms and the coping skills that you had were based off of like, essentially, like child neglect and like child, like, abuse, essentially. So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, in other words, I need to stop thinking that I'm in that flight or flight mindset, because I know I'm not. But for some reason, it just still really like, it just still really consumes me for some reason. And I'm trying to get better at that. But yeah, I don't know. I've ruined a lot of connections, and I've gotten rid of a lot of people. And while there are some people that I've gotten rid of during those moments or during those times, and I'm happy about it, there are others where I'm like, damn girl, like, you kind of fucked that up. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's also, I was even talking to my therapist about it, where it's like I also need to learn like boundaries, because it's like I let people step all over my boundaries, because it's just like I don't know anything different. Um, and so like, that's also been very difficult, like having to like make it clear to people that like I don't appreciate certain things, or I don't like certain things. Um, and like, I don't know, I feel like, and I think that's another reason why it pains me that I've ruined certain connections, because it's like I would tell them my boundaries and they would listen to them. And so it's just kind of like, Sunshine, like, well, why the fuck did you get rid of that person, um but hey, we live and we learn. And then, but then again, there's people that I've gotten rid of, because it's like, they either we would have talks and it would just go in through one ear and out their ass, or they just didn't understand what was going on up here, and it kind of felt like they just saw me for my disorders and not for as a human, you know what I mean, not as a person. They just saw me as a bipolar, schizophrenic, and they didn't see me as anything but. But I don't know, it's very frustrating. It's just very frustrating being the own destruction in your life, especially because you are so used to others being the destruction in your life. But when it becomes you being the destruction in your own life, it's just kind of like, fuck. You know what I mean? Because again, I can't blame anyone but myself. So it's just like, I don't know. But yeah, and I really miss my old job, but I know I'm not gonna be able to go back, because I was already told by the owner that he does not want me back. So I already know I'm not welcome back, and that's totally fine. But it's I don't know. It's very disheartening. It's just very disheartening going through this process, I guess. Because it's also like, I try to tell myself like, things are gonna get better. I'm gonna be in a happier spot. But then the evil part of my brain is like, you were in a happier spot and you were better, and then you decided to ruin it. So then it's just like, fuck. So it's just like I have to, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I have to come back to center, and I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like understand that it's all part of the cause, dear. Like, it's all part of the process. It's all a part of the cycle that is existence. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna keep fucking yourself up, and then going back into a beautiful motion, and then hopefully one of these days I'll get out of that cycle and I'll just be smooth sailing, you know. And also, it's my early 20s, and everyone always tells me that too. They're like, bitch, you're barely 20, like, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, you're right, I should shut the fuck up. Like, these are literally the years for me to figure out this, and for me to figure out this, and for me to figure out everything, you know. So it's just like, I don't know. And also, I can't hate myself too bad, because it's like, I even started going to the dentist this year, and I never went to the dentist, you know what I mean? The last time I went to the dentist, I think I was like 8 years old. And then before that, or after that, I think was like in 2020, maybe 2019, when I got a tooth pulled out. But you know what I mean? Like, I didn't really go to the dentist. I wasn't a part of the dentistry, you know? And now I've gone to the dentist like 20 fucking times this past year. So it's just like, obviously, like, I'm getting myself there, and I'm getting better, and like, I'm doing the things that I never dreamed or even believed I would be able to do. Like, I didn't think I was going to be able to fix my cavities. I didn't think I was going to be able to fix that fucking fucked up tooth that I had that was cracked. Like, I didn't think I was going to be able to fix all that. And I was able to fix all that. So it's just kind of like, oh my God. And then that's another crazy thing. Last night, I had a dream where all my teeth fell out, bitch. And it was literally like the teeth that I just got fixed. And like, it was traumatic in that dream. But, and then learning that apparently teeth falling out is like a sign of anxiety and a sign of stress is like so crazy. But it's like, I don't know. I need to like, I honestly need to learn how to pat myself on the back for the things that I have been able to accomplish. But it's so hard. It's so hard to feel happy for those things when it's like the things that you really desired and wished for are the things that you fucked up on. You know what I mean? So it's just like, ugh, like, fuck. But it's like, I don't know. I'm trying not to hate myself too much about it. Because at the end of the day, like, the damage has been done, and what is done is what's done, you know what I mean? Lo que será, será, or whatever the fuck, you know? So it's like, I can't hate myself too much. We're gonna dig into this cocktail, because I've been yapping. Sorry for the yap. People said that they hate when I eat this, because it's so, like, sloppy or whatever. Because I have to slurp, but it's like, that's another conversation for another day. I don't know. I find people that, again, I'm gonna get so much fucking heat for this, but if you can't handle human mouth sounds, that sounds like an inner problem issue. Like, that sounds like a self-love issue. That sounds like you gotta go figure some shit out. Because, like, people like to say it's a phobia. No, bitch, because you can hear fucking dogs chewing and it doesn't fucking matter. So it's like, it clearly, like, there's like a deeper rooted issue as to why it is you can't hear human beings eat, and a huge possibility could be food issues. You know what I mean? So, just saying. Don't hate me because I can enjoy my motherfucking food, bitch. All I know is that I'm gonna be enjoyed and loved in Japan, and while you are not, you know, you're gonna make every chef think that their fucking food is gross. While me, on the other hand, they're gonna be like, that bitch is enjoying it. I'll be like, yeah, I'm enjoying it. Because that's what food is about. It's about enjoyment. It's about nourishment and enjoyment. And sometimes they don't have to be together. You know what I mean? Sometimes the thing is not going to nourish you, but you're going to fucking enjoy it, and that's all that matters. And sometimes the thing nourishes you, but you're not really going to enjoy it, and hey, more power to you if you're down, if you're okay with doing that. I don't know. That's another thing, is that people just cannot handle fat people, and I don't know what the fuck was going on with that. Like, I find it so crazy how human beings fight anything and everything to, like, separate us with. And, like, one of the big ones are, like, skinny and fat. It's like, skinny is the way. Skinny is the way to go. Do heroin so you can get skinny. Do coke so you can get skinny. Do Ozempic so you can get skinny. And then, like, with fat people, it's just like, do heroin so you can get skinny. Do coke so you can get skinny. Do Ozempic so you can get skinny. And I just find that so crazy. I find that so crazy. Like, that is so bizarre. Like, you have to admit that is very bizarre. That a human being simply living however it is that they desire to live is somehow open to discussion and open to being controlled for some fucking reason. Like, I find that fucking insane. Like, I don't know. And then I also, peace and love, I hate when skinny bitches are like, I'm oppressed too. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but shut the fuck up. Like, just shut the fuck up. Like, and then again, at the same time, honestly, it all encompasses, do you, boo. Like, if you want to fucking die by malnourishment and not eating and fucking being skinny as a fucking goddamn, you know, skeleton, then go ahead and do that. But let me fucking die by being a fucking fat lard ass, okay? Like, we can choose how we want to die, and if you want to go die that way, you can go ahead and do that, but I'm gonna continue eating my ice cream and die this way. You know what I mean? Like, shit. I don't know what the fuck is so wrong about that. I don't know. People are fucking annoying. That's all I know. Human beings don't know how to just be. Like, just be. Like, just chill. Like, exist. You know what I mean? It's not that hard to just exist. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know. Existing has just been a pain in the ass. And it's been a pain in the ass because of my ass. And that's another thing is that people are like, well, then why don't you lose weight so you can find a partner? Girl. Hey, girl. If you really think that's the answer, again, more power to you, but get the fuck away from me. Because that is not the fucking answer to this equation. The answer to this equation is it's just not time for me right now. I'm gonna find my partner. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find a chick, I'm gonna find a dude that finds me attractive the way that I am without having to mold into this perfect fucking creature. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't have to mold myself into this perfect human being for me to be able to find love. Like, that's just so fucked up. Especially when you meet so many people going through so many things or being a part of so many things and they don't fit the perfect criteria, the perfect mold, and they find their person. You know what I mean? They find their forever person. So it's just kind of like, I don't understand the whole ideology that people have where they're like, lose weight and then you'll find someone. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, no. If they don't want me now, they're not gonna want me then. You know what I mean? They're not gonna want me. Why? Because I'm still gonna have the fucking mindset of a fat girl where it's like, so you're just talking to me because I lost weight? Get the fuck away from me. And again, if that works for some people, more power to you. But leave me the fuck out of it. Because that's all it really is. You can do as you must. You can do as you wish. You can have the mentality, the thought process, the ideals, the opinions, the whatever that you ever want to have. But leave me the fuck out of it if I don't want to be a part of it. I do not exist for you to be able to prove a point. Like, no. Dude, these campechanas are so fucking good. Oh, yeah. I don't know, it's so good. So stinking good. I don't know. I just don't understand why people can't let people live. To every capacity of the word, you know? Because that also goes in line with, like, because that's another thing. That's another thing that I find super fucking annoying. Is that people will die on a hill saying nobody finds fat people attractive, or none of my friends find fat people attractive, or Nobody's gonna find you attractive if you're fat. And then those are the same people that are fucking fat chasers and chubby chasers, but they do it behind closed doors because of the social scrutiny that they feel when they get seen or are of witness of being around a fucking fat person. And I find that crazy. Because if we, as people, just allowed people to be people in the sense of like find whoever the fuck they find attractive, love whoever the fuck they love, no matter what, you know what I mean? Like, enjoy the things that they enjoy, do the things that they do, be a part of society the way that they're a part of society, I feel like things would be so much more different. You know what I mean? Things wouldn't be as much of a load as it is now, you know? Because also, that's one of the main reasons why I've lost out on so many connections, is because they just did not want to be seen walking around with a fat girl. And why? It's because of the social fucking societal standard and view that they fucking have implemented in their goddamn brain. And like, again, it like, it's all interconnected, because then on top of that, it's like, because of the way that they're wired and because of the fucking fear of the social scrutiny of being, you know, seen with a fat person, it protects me in a sense of not being around assholes that are not okay with being around a fat girl. But then that wouldn't exist if it weren't for the social fucking scrutiny that they feel for fucking being around. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just so ugh. I honestly believe that whole ideal and that whole idea that like this planet is just to learn. Like, we are here just to learn, because it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Like, I don't know. This is just crazy. It's crazy being here sometimes. Let me put my like main course stuff away, so then I can eat my dessert. And then this I gotta throw away, but I'm gonna keep the Valentina so I can take that shit home. Okay. So I got myself a flan. It was one of my desserts. Cute little flan for a dessert. And I also got thrifty ice cream as another option. I'll probably honestly have a little bit of both, because you only live once. And I'm gonna die with flan and fucking ice cream in my stomach, okay? If there's one way to go, it's gonna be with a happy full stomach, so. Yeah. Can you believe I didn't used to like flan? Like, I used to hate it. Like, I used to hate the texture, I used to hate the taste. And now it's like one of my favorites. They're not lying when they say that like tastes always change, flavors always change, like things always change. That's why I always tell people, I'm like, have you tried it recently? And people always think that I'm being an asshole when I say that, or like I'm being pushy when I say, but it's like it's a genuine question. Like, have you tried it recently? If not, then you can't say shit. Like, if you haven't tried it within the last year, 2 years, I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. Taste it again. Taste it again. Taste buds change. I didn't like it when I was a kid. Okay, bitch, and are you a kid now? No, I didn't think so. Okay, then taste it. It takes 2 seconds to taste something. Just taste it. And then if you don't like it, you spit it out, and now we know. But then you should probably taste it again in a couple of years. Peace and love. I don't know. Delicious. I'm going to save the rest for when I get home. Now I want to taste this one. I haven't gotten this flavor of Thrifty because I really love the cotton candy flavor. Like, the cotton candy flavor is my favorite, but they only have it in like the big tins, and I didn't want to fucking carry on a big tin. So I decided to get myself the chocolate melted crunch. I'm not sure if I might have had it like a while ago, but it's not like in my memory. So let's just try it. She's a little melted because she's been out here, obvio, but still ice cream. Oh, it's good. The chocolate is not super chocolatey, but it's still pretty good. Mm. Because of it being melted, it's kind of like a mousse. But yeah, I don't know. All I know is that life is going to continue to life. And I'm trying my best to stay in the race, so here I am. Something I am excited for later today is I'm going to go grocery shopping. So that's going to be fun. I love going grocery shopping. It's literally one of my favorite pastimes. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, what else? Any other life updates? We have a new dog. Her name is Thule. She's pretty cute. She loves to walk around in her... I'm not going to say it because we're eating, but you know what I mean. And yeah. That's her. I'll try to post like a little picture up here of her. But yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna start going home, but I enjoyed my lunch with y'all today. It was a pretty decent lunch. It was pretty good. I very much enjoyed it. Was it worth $23? Considering that I still have half of a sandwich, almost an entire flan, and like almost an entire thing of ice cream left, and I still have 2 pretty full drinks, I would say yeah, it was pretty worth it. My favorite thing of the lunch was obviously the shrimp cocktail. Girl, I get one of those shrimp cocktails pretty much every time I get my EBT. Like the second the 10th hits, I get a shrimp cocktail because, I mean, I only have, so much EBT. So I try to get the shrimp cocktail out of the way. But yeah, I love you guys. And I really hope you guys enjoy today's sit down and chit chat. And I'll see you guys. Sorry for burping. Actually, no, I'm not, because it was a part of God's creation. So who am I to fucking question God? But, I love you guys, and I really hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day /week/month, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Love you guys.